Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Shivani Tripathi from St. Thomas School. Students, in this video, this is the third part and the last part of hide and seek poem. In this video, we will be doing question answer. Firstly, I will discuss question answer with you and then I will also give you answer of the questions. So students, I hope you all understood the poem well. And for your better understanding, I would like to give you a homework, and that homework is you have to write the summary of this poem in your own words. Also, you have to include in that few things about the author of the poem, that is Werner Scannell. Okay students, so let's start today's session with the word meaning and question answer of this lesson, hide and seek. This is the third part and the last part of hide and seek. So firstly, I'll tell you the word meanings of this lesson. First one, tool shed. So when I was explaining you the poem, I told you that tool shed is a small building in a garden used for storing tools. Second, scuffle of words. What is a scuffle of words? Scuffle of words means exchanging of words, means talking to each other in a very low manner. Frowning, bringing your eyebrows closer together so that lines appear on your forehead. I have also told you that frowning is the movement of eyebrow when you talk to somebody. Stir means move slightly. Stiff means not moving. You know, the child's leg was stiff. Why his legs were stiff? Because he was sitting in the same place, in the same position for a very long time. Sought means that is looked for, or you can also say seeking for. You can also say seeking for. Greenhouse, a glass wall, and roof for cultivation. Peep means look searchingly. Peep out means look searchingly. Come to the question answer. Question number 1. This question I have also gave you as a homework. Where the child is hiding. The child is hiding in the tool shed. Question number 2. What makes the child think that the others will never be able to find him? That what was the reason why the child was very confident that his friends will never be able to find him? See the answer. The child has found a very dark and unusual place to hide. The child has found a very dark and unusual place to hide. He had hidden himself behind the sacks. He was quite confident that nobody would find him. Actually, the place in which the child was hiding himself was very rarely, very people went there very rarely. That was not very commonly visited place. So he was quite confident that nobody would come here, and when nobody would come here, nobody would find me. Question number 3. How is the shed described? The shed is described as a dark, damp place, not frequently used. The sacks in the tool shed smells like seaside, and it's quite cold inside. Next, what advice does the speaker give to the one who is hiding? What advice does the speaker give to the one who is hiding? So basically here our question means that what were the advices that the child has given to himself, because he was the speaker and he was the one who was hiding. The one who is hiding should close his eyes tight. You can find this answer in the first paragraph. It is written in the poem that he should close his eyes tight and make sure that his feet aren't showing. He should not take risk of another call, and he should not sneeze. Okay. So, the last question number 5th. What shows you that the shed is uncomfortable? In the whole poem, I have been telling you that the place was not very comfortable, the place was very uncomfortable. So, you must know the answer of this question. The dark, damp smell and the cold floor shows that the place is not very comfortable. Okay, so this was it about today. Your today's homework is to learn the poem, at least 8 lines of the poem. You must learn at least 8 lines, and you must learn the question answers of this lesson. So this was it about today's session. We will start another chapter in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe.